Petty 40.
Yeah, bosses speak. Mr. 110 game lace, better take a seat.
Facts.
OG Hollywood, let me set this tone. Every gem that I drop, turn a thought to a throne. Ain't no cap in here, just a blueprint real. Where the hustle meet the knowledge and the vision get sealed. Convos like gold, better soak this up. If you ain't moving with intention, you ain't moving with us. Oh, money tall, mind rich, that's the mindset. Did it all with no glitch, now the time set. We was down, now we rise and check the process. Turn the volume up, let them digest. 110, yeah, you just tapped in with the best of them. Game heavy, every word like a testament. You could've been anywhere, but you locked in. Took notes, gained jewels, now go clock in. Boss talk ain't for everybody, but you here now, Mr. 110. Next episode, we gon' air it out. Let's go, facts. Oh, stay locked in, we just getting started. Every move precise, never half-hearted. Till next time, keep the hustle alive. 110%, let's rise. 110, 110 on the dash, we don't slow the pace. Same time, next move, we gon' elevate levels. That's the mindset. Did it all with no glitch, now the time set. We was down, now we rise and check the process. Turn the volume up, let them digest. Yeah, you just tapped in with the best of them. Game heavy, every word like a testament. You could've been anywhere, but you locked in. Took notes, gained jewels, now go clock in. Work.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all remember, hit that like button, that subscribe button. I am who? The one and only Mr. 110, where I keep it 110 all the way across the board every day, all day. And we already know that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as we talk about the one and only Mr. Shannon Sharpe, aka Unc. Unc done found himself in a bit of trouble. Yeah, Unc in trouble, man. All we can do is keep our fingers crossed, man. So all we can do is keep our fingers crossed, right? But nevertheless, like I said, man, last time I spoke on this situation, right? It was some truth in the matter, man. It was an offer made through the legal team of Shannon, which was in the numbers of 10 mil. Of course, it got turned down when they found out that he was going to be worth 100 million. So there's a lot of things going on with Unc, right? And nobody never knew. Why? Because he would shoot his show no signs of it. Then he would go on First Take with Stephen A. Still no signs of it, right? But nevertheless, I always tell you, everybody is going through something. Everybody's going through something. But you'll never know until the cream rises to the top. And in this case, the cream is almost there, but it ain't rise to the top yet. And we got to wait till it play out. But right now, what we're in the stage of, character assassination. Character assassination. And we know that can be a downfall by itself. And Shannon Sharpe has did well for itself. Hall of Famer, got a name brand platform on First Take with Stephen A. and he's about to sign $100 million deal. That's a lot going for yourself. Only to get tied up with an OnlyFans female. I don't know how many of y'all watched Shay Shay's show when he had his daughter on there, right? And she spoke on a situation where she said, you know what? I really don't like my daddy entertaining the thought of being with a younger person because she's a woman and she know how they play it. Shannon Sharpe didn't listen. So now he's on the end of a real scandal, a blood-sucking scandal. Now, was it true is yet to be seen because we all know one thing. This is not a criminal case. This will take you to the bank and take all your money case. But in his case, it's a $50 million case, right? Now, $10 million would have been a small percentage of that 100 million, right? And in his legal team mind, they say, you know what? If this is the case, let's just give her 10 and we keep 90. And you keep my name out of mainstream social media where it won't drag me in the mud, right? But then what happened is that they realized that Shannon was about to sign a $100 million contract. And they said, no, we got to have 50. We can't settle for the 10. We got to have 50. And here we are now at this point where text messages are being released, recordings are being released. The character assassination has begun. Just say, for instance, if she don't get the 50 million and she drags Shannon along the way, what happens is he lose all his endorsement through Disney, ESPN, First Take, because Stephen A made a statement the other day. He said, this is my show. This is my show. I brought Shannon over here with me. But he went on to say was this, but it's layers to this thing. I'm not the only one in control. In other words, what he's saying, I can do my part, but I can't do my part if they decide to let you go. I can't say keep you because he's not the boss. It's layers to this thing, this social media thing that Shannon Sharpe is tied in. Now him and Ocho got the nightcap together. And I'm pretty sure that that's Shannon's show. Like I said, he's done fairly well for himself on the nightcap. Made a lot of money. But nevertheless, he's in some hot water right now. And the lawyer out of Houston, they ain't letting up. When he smell blood, he go. Ask Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson ain't been nothing near close to what he was before the lawsuit. And if any of this is true with Shay Shay, he gonna go down the same road. I hope it ain't true. I hope it ain't true. And I hope he got a hell of a defense on his side, ready to fight this thing. Because I see it going to court. But I also see this. I see the text messages too that went back and forth. And one text message stood out to me when the girl said, I told you to put on a condom. Because you put it in my hole. And I said no. that's going to be problems for Shannon. And it's on a text message. Surely you can delete it, but we all know you can go back and get it. That's going to be problem for Unc. That particular line that I just said, I asked you to put it on a condom. And on top of that, you turned it around and put it in my hole. And I said no. Anywhere in the world, no is no, whether it's consensual or not. But I don't know because we know one thing. Everything with technology can be edited. Can be edited from a video to a sound bite. But I don't think a text message can be edited once it's sent out. And the person that's sending it out don't edit it. But we shall see. But nevertheless, Shannon Sharpe should have took the advice of his daughter and said, when she said, Pops, don't do it. 19 and you 50 something, she looking for a check. But I understand. Shannon couldn't get past the physique, the youth. He couldn't get past that. He didn't know that it was a setup for a come up on that girl's end. He didn't know that. And the phone calls. You don't record phone calls unless you got something up your sleeve. He probably would have been better off just paying for it. How about just pay for it, man? Pay for it. Everybody's satisfied. You walk away. And the next time you come back, pay for it again. They always say, it ain't tricking if you got it. And we know he got it. He should have paid for it. And he could have got what he paid for. Because $50 million for a piece of fish is a lot of money. But we're in the early stages of this suit. It's character assassination right now. It's the same way they did Sean Diddy Combs when he got caught with all the baby oil and all those attachments. They got to assassinate your character first. And once they assassinate your character and they get the public against you, you got a lot of shit to worry about. It's an uphill battle. Because you got to remember, when this jury is picked, they ain't picking no people that's got no whole bunch of money. And if it is a video that shows something other than Shannon say, that's all that's going to be in their head. The video. The video. And if it's real graphic and Shannon, the aggressor, and she in the video saying no, game over. It's no different than the Ray Rice video. You remember all the Ray Rice video when it was just a bunch of talk? And then when they showed the video inside of the elevator, when he acted in the way that he did, it was over with. His career was over with. He never ran a football again. You better hope like hell that this video don't show you in a way that the accuser saying you are. We got the text messages. We got the release calls from a lawyer. That's just to assassinate your character. But they say they're not going to unveil the #1 video. They saving that for the courtroom. We shall see. But like I said, it's recordings being released on a regular. It's like firing bullets out of a gun, but it's on a smaller version. In other words, what he's doing, Busby, the lawyer for the accuser, he painting the picture, and he painting it through the public. Because public perception is what? Is what gets you. And the people that's going to be on that jury, they're going to already be done heard all these fucking tapes. So he's setting it up for that right there. So when the trial starts, those people already be done heard this, regardless of what they tell them in the courtroom. They'll already be done heard all these sound bites, even though it's not the total phone call in its entirety. It's been edited to suit who? The accuser. Just like this phone call right here. Check this out.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
Okay, well...
Public assassination at its finest. Remember what I said. This is an edited phone call that was recorded by the accuser. It wasn't in its entirety. But this phone call was to show aggression on Shannon Sharpe's behalf. That's all it is. This is a picture being painted for the upcoming trial. Sometimes you got to stay in your league, man. You 50-something, you can't go hunting down somebody 19 and 20 years old. Shannon Sharpe is old enough to be this girl's father. But nevertheless, to each his own. But $50 million is a lot of money. $50 million is a lot of money, right along with your career. If this is true, it shall come out. But if it's not true, that's just another person that filed a lawsuit and told a lie. Because we all know one thing. It's no punishment for a person that take you to court and lie. Because they don't have the money that you have. So it makes no sense to file a defamation lawsuit. But we shall see, man. We shall see. But like I said, it's the text message where she said no. I think that's going to be a big problem for Unc. Y'all remember to hit that like button and that subscribe button, man. And drop your comments in the comment section. Salute.
Hey, mic drops. 110 every time that I check in. Outro hitting like the feds when they step in. Voice got weight, this the real, no flexing. Catch me next time, but respect my exit. Yeah, you know the name. Always tapped in. Keep it tap 110. You tuned in to Emily Meet Roy 110. Real talk, no filters, just facts. Until next time, stay locked in. And keep it 110. Mic drop, still talking through the beat though. Real ones ride, fake ones get repoed. Game in my soul, not just for the B-roll. Left truth on the mic like a G-code. 110 every time that I check in. Outro hitting like the feds when they step in. Voice got weight, this the real, no flexing. Catch me next time, but respect my exit. Keep us part 110. You tuned in.